this is Chrissy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a color palette using ColorSpace. Now let's say that you've already gone through the time to do your research about your target audience, you know a little bit about color psychology, so you've picked out a main color that you want to use for your audience because you know that this is the color that your audience is going to respond to. It's going to make them feel the way that you want them to feel. So you've already picked that color out. Once you've got that color, you can go to mycolor.space, which I know is a really weird domain name, but that's what it is. It's mycolor.space, no .com or anything like that. And you'll just put in the color that is your main color. So let's say that I'm doing an orange for mine. So I'm going to just kind of pick an orange here. You do need to know either the hex code or the RGB value. And by the way, these are going to be screen colors. You're not going to get the CMYK colors. You can probably extrapolate them from the RGB colors, but just be aware of that. So let's say I want to have orange because according to my research, orange is going to be the perfect color for my website, for my logo. I want to come off as fun and youthful and friendly and exciting, so I'm picking orange. And I'm just going to click on generate, and that's going to generate a bunch of colors. So I get my generic gradient, I get a matching gradient, spot palette. I kind of like that palette actually. Twisted spot palette, classy, cube, and you can see I've got a whole bunch of palettes here. There's a nice natural palette, squash palette. I kind of like those colors too. And this isn't all the possible palettes that you can create, but this can get you started. So you can see it gives you quite a few different options. I like the friend palette there. It's a nice palette that we've got there. But this does give you some nice options, and it's using color theory to create these options. So these palettes are going to look good together. So they're not necessarily the best palette for you, but they are, according to color theory, these are going to be good colors that will work well together on your website, your brand, whatever it is that you're creating. So let's take a look at another palette. So I'm going to change this from orange to, let's go with a pink, kind of a pinky color. Let me go up to red. Sort of a dusty pink there. There we go. And I'm going to generate again, and let's see what we get. So here is another color palette. These are pretty nice. I've got the different palettes. I like the switch palette. The natural palette's nice too. So we got a few options here. There we go. Oh, I like the pen palette. That's nice. This nice set of colors there. Now, there are other tools that you can use. So maybe once you find a few colors that work together, then you could use another tool like Coolors, COOLORS.co, and you can continue to build from there. Or if you find a palette using ColorSpace that you really like, then you can drop that into a brand board in Canva or some other tool, and you can start, or you can set up a brand, an actual brand with brand colors in Canva to use that to create all of your assets using Canva or other tools like that. So I hope you found this useful. I know this is a fun tool to use. You can create some really nice color palettes with it. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.